What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic, hitting y'all ass up with another video. Here to talk about Charles Hatley, WBC silver champion, challenging Jermell Charlo for his real junior middleweight world title. And you know, I get tired with all these belts and then these subsidiary belts. It's crazy, but that's another conversation for another day. Hatley, talk about him. He lost one time to my boy Leonardo Tyner and got knocked out. He was a highly touted amateur. I heard Danny Garcia talk about how good he was in the amateur. He was one of the upper echelon guys in that division with Keith and Demetrius Andrade, just to name a few. He's a good boxer. You know, he's a real patient boxer, and I see why Leonardo was able to beat him, because it seems like pressure bothers him like very, very well. He doesn't deal with pressure well at all. And he has some pop. You see, he has 18 knockouts. He knocked out Anthony Mundine of Australia in November 2015. That was the last time he fought, so he's coming off a long layoff. He's with Al Heyman, that's his advisor. He's signed with Don King, his promoter, who he's currently suing after getting him a title shot that had eluded him for so long. His resume is it's pretty weak, to be honest. From top to bottom, even coming up, he was moved slowly, and now, you know, he's reached the pinnacle and he's getting a title shot. Jermell Charlo, he's the guy who's no, he's not training Ronnie Shields anymore. He's training with Derek James, Earl Spencer's trainer, and you know, he's trying to get more aggressive, and they kind of hurt him in the John Jackson fight. He couldn't really find that groove, and he was lucky enough to land a good shot. And John Jackson inherited his father, Julian Jackson's chin, and that was all she wrote. He's really trying to find that mesh point where he still can be the boxer and defensive wizard that he is, because he's a very good boxer, balanced, can move around, has the feet, has the nice punching ability, can counter. He wants to be more aggressive and get more knockouts, you know, similar to what his brother is, you know what I mean? But he's clearly the better, more balanced boxer, but he wants to get more aggressive, especially after that Vanes Monterosian fight. He's looked at Derek James to be able to plant and be more of an offensive, but trying to keep that defense going, trying to find that sweet spot that eludes a lot of fighters. You know, some fighters are a lot of defense, little offense, a lot of offense, no defense, but now he's trying to find that balance. And that's where Charles Hatley has a chance at right there. You know, Charles Hatley is a guy who's a good boxer, you know, solid power, loves to counter, got some good hand speed, decent feet, and that's where he's going to have to make his pickings at right there for Charles Hatley. He's going to have to do what John Jackson did, man. He's going to have to catch Jermell Charlo in identity crisis, and he's really going to have to be more aggressive this fight. He's going to have to come forward. He's going to have to be the aggressor. But if he's not going to be the aggressor, he's going to have to be that counter-punching Charles Hatley that he usually is. And if that doesn't work, he's going to have to be the aggressor in this fight. But I think his stripes won't change it on this zebra. He's going to try to, you know, move and bait Jermell Charlo in. And Charlo is trying to get more aggressive, to get more knockouts. So Charlo's going to take that bait. He's going to try to walk Hatley down from the beginning. Hatley's going to have to, you know, slip and counter like Hatley can. But I don't know how long he can do that. I think he eventually gets knocked out about the 8th round in an entertaining fight, which is clearly head and shoulders the best matchup on that card, and the only matchup that really matters in my opinion. But he could beat Charlo, because Charlo he's an identity crisis. He wasn't looking like he was before the Vanes fight, and you know, if Hatley wanted to get aggressive, I don't know how aggressive Hatley can get. I think he should try to be aggressive, because I don't think he can box with Charlo. If Charlo goes back to the old Charlo and starts boxing. But I definitely think if Charlo's the aggressor, Hatley can land some sneaky counters and sneak some things in there to get Charlo's attention. I definitely do think that. And maybe that should be game plan A. And if that's not working, then they can get aggressive, because I don't see him really, you know, standing in the middle of the ring boxing with this guy. But maybe he can just bait him into stuff. But we going to Charlo by knockout 6 rounds.